Got a 2024 Hyundai Elantra SE with the 2.0 motor. Today's video, I'm gonna show you how to change the oil, how to reset the service reminder and the oil life, okay? First thing you wanna do is bring your car, get it up to operating temperatures to cycle all the oil and contaminants inside. Once it's nice and warm, we're gonna set it up on ramps because I ain't crawling under that. Always remember, when you have it up on the ramp, come in here, set your parking brake. You have safety precautions in place, okay? Once you have it up on the ramp, you'll come in, come down here, pop your hood, come down to your hood. You got the hood latch in here. Lift the hood up over here, press the latch to the left, lift up your hood. You got your blue hood prop right here, that you're gonna lift up and put in your hood. Goes in right there, okay? You're gonna come here to your oil fill cap. It's marked 0W20. You gotta take it off. Mechanics always do this. You're gonna take your cap, put it right here next to your hood latch. So say someone's talking to you, you don't forget to put the cap on. When you go to put this down, this is gonna let you know something ain't right, okay? It has 5,311 miles on it. I'm changing the oil today because I usually go every 5,000 miles on oil changes. Today I'm using Ultra Platinum Pennzoil. This is good stuff right here. This beats out Mobil 1 and many other brands, okay? Got it on deal. Premium oil filter from Advanced Autos, CarQuest. There's your part number, 95332. It's a cartridge type filter. This and this came out to $46. You pay for this, you get this free. Okay, they have their sales every time you go to Advanced, ask for it and get whatever's on sale. But this is good stuff here. You're gonna need 4.5 quarts of oil for this motor. Doesn't take much, so you can make sure you're gonna have a half a quart left over in this container. There's your front tire, passenger side. You swing up, boom. Okay, 17 millimeter drain plug right there. Directly behind that, there's your oil filter housing. Underneath the housing, you see an 8 millimeter drain plug to drain the oil filter housing if you want to do it that way. Or you could just use the bigger socket, 27 millimeter, and take the whole thing out and splash oil everywhere. Today I'm going to drain it just this time to make life a little simpler, okay? You're going to want to have your drain pail underneath. Crack it loose. Now it's going to come pouring out. So you hold this in and you back it off. We're going to do it without getting our hands dirty. You keep pressure pushing it in as you back it off. So you get to that last thread. You're going to pull it out of the pan like a magician without getting any oil on it, okay? There's my last thread right there. Booyah! Okay? I'm going to let that completely drain out. Every 5,000 is the safest bet. If you want, you could go every 3,000, 3,500, it's up to you. I go 5 because I put good stuff in. Good stuff don't break down like conventional motor oil. This stuff lasts a long time. But don't ever go near the recommended 7,500, in some cases 10,000 mile oil changes, because nothing breaks down. Nothing lasts that long without breaking down and causing issues down the road, okay? It's cheaper to change the oil than change the motor. If you look at the drain plug, it comes with a washer on it. You don't have to change them every time. Okay. Take your plug, put it back in. Not a single drop on my hand yet. We're cooking, boy. We're cooking with fire now. Oh, almost caught me. You gotta have ninja reflexes when you work on a car and you don't want to get dirty. Put it back on, and we're gonna tighten it up. Nothing crazy. Okay, boom. Here's your bottom, right directly behind the oil plug, which is that way, right toward the front of the car. There's your 8mm hex head to drain the oil filter housing. This is a plastic housing. Doesn't take any pressure whatsoever. Make sure your drain pan is underneath to catch it. Once we got it loose, we're going to try the same deal. This one's probably going to get me, so I'm going to just let the whole oil filter drain plug just fall right into my container. Boom, just like that. Nice and simple. We're going to let that drain out. As you can see, there's a lot in there, so if you did it without taking out that drain plug, you're going to get stuff all over your driveway or your floor. As you can see how much is coming out of there. Okay. Once that's completely drained, take your plug, put it back in, just to get the socket on there without getting oil everywhere, because the new filter that I ordered comes with a new drain plug, a new O-ring for the drain plug, and a new O-ring for the filter housing. So as you see, I just finger tightened that. Get my socket on there, 27mm. You see no pressure on there whatsoever. When you get it loose, take it off by hand. Should be no oil, nothing coming out. There's what it looks like. Take this filter, pry it right out. Comes out in one nice motion. There's what it looks like. That's what holds it into place. It's the old one. Out with the old. I'm gonna look inside here, make sure you got nothing in there, no metal, anything like that. That's the back of it, what it looks like. There's your oil drain plug for the housing. Okay. Comes with a washer. There's your drain plug, and there's your O-ring for your filter housing. Okay, you're gonna change all these out. Why it came with this washer, don't know. None of them came off. There's the new one, there's the old one side by side. No washer came out of it. I'm not putting one back in. That might be for the older models or something, but you do, if you have one, put the washer in. So the only place this washer could go would be on here. But like I said, none came out. You're gonna take your housing, you're gonna take your drain plug, put it back in. Get your 8mm hex on there. Nope, it is 8. There we go. Nice and tight, nothing crazy. Boom. You're gonna need a pick as well. Okay. If you look inside this housing, right in here, this is where your gasket is. I'm gonna pry up on it like so. You get it with a small screwdriver, a flat blade screwdriver. I'm gonna pull it out. Okay. Nice, simple. Little dimple is facing up. See if the new one has one. There you go. Same deal. So that little dimple came out facing up. We're gonna put it back in, facing up. I'm gonna work that around inside. If you want, take your little pick or screwdriver and press it down. Nice and simple. Nothing crazy. This one's made in Korea. Same size, same opening. Different number of pleats. As you can see, this one has a whole lot more than these. These are wider. Otherwise, everything is the same. If you put it on, you hear that click when you press it in. It holds it in place. We're good to go. There's your housing. Here's your new filter. It goes right back in. Hand tight. Give it a very light snug. Like I said, this is plastic, nothing He-Man strength. You don't want to crack your plastic housing. Once you get it there, boom. That's it. If anyone knows the exact torque specs or works for Hyundai, let me know so I can put it in the video description. I'm going to take the 8, give it a little snug, boom. Good to go. I'm going to put in exactly 4.5. Good thing we have the markings on the side so we could tell. That's 4.5 right there. Shake that off. Get your oil cap that I tell you to leave. We're going to tighten this bad boy up. You're going to hear the click. You know it's firmly in. We're going to start the car up. Go underneath. Check for leaks. Always do that in case you have done something crazy. Okay? I've seen a lot of people mess up on this part right here without checking it. They drive off the lift or they drive out the driveway and you see a puddle going all the way down to where the car breaks down. Listen to them horsepower roaring underneath there. I'm going to come down underneath. Here's your alternator. Here's your coolant. Red thing, dipstick. Pull it out. Clean it. Had the car sitting about, I would say 2 minutes. Pulled it off the ramps. Let it sit for 2 minutes. Pull out your dipstick. Put it back in. Pull it out. And check where the oil is on your hash marks. For some reason it ain't popping up on camera, but we're at the full mark. Put your dipstick, clean it off, put it back in. Make sure it's all the way in, flush. Wipe it off. And you're done with your oil change. I'll show you the next step inside the car to reset your service and oil change life. From the main menu, you're going to push the top left button, which brings you into the menu settings. You're going to scroll through till you get to that user settings, convenience. You're going to use the up and down arrows to go to convenience and press the button in for the OK. Push that in. On the convenience, you're going to scroll down to oil change reminder. You're going to push the OK button in. Reset oil life, yes, is OK in. And that resets the oil life. Now we're going to adjust the service interval, which is in the convenience menu. We're going to scroll down service interval, hit OK. We're going to adjust the service interval, which comes from the factory with 7,500 miles, which is way too much. We want to put it to 5,000 miles. Press the plus and minus sign to bring the 7 to a 5, hit the OK button. Bring the 5 to a 0, hit the OK button, and keep hitting the OK button. Once you're done with that, you're going to hit save, hit yes, push OK, and that's how you change the mileage. Now scroll down to reset, hit the OK button, reset time and distance, hit OK. And that's how you reset the service interval reminder. Questions, comment, leave them below. I get back to everyone. Hope that video helped you. If it did, please subscribe, share the word. The more the merrier. Take care, fellas. Peace.